going on, guys? My name is Noah, and this is another video from Paramount Performance. So today's topic is going to be one that's been debated for a while. Today we're going to be talking about cardio, but not just any cardio, fasted cardio. Now, if you're unfamiliar with what fasted cardio is, I'm sure you can probably figure out by the name of that. But, alright, for any purposes anyways, fasted cardio simply means that you're doing cardio in a fasted state. So, again, if you're unfamiliar with what fasted means, it's just, a duration of time that you've gone without eating. So let's say you eat dinner at 8 o'clock at night. You don't have anything after that. You go to bed, you wake up, and you get to the gym, and it's 8 o'clock in the morning, and you do your cardio. You haven't eaten anything, so technically at that point you've gone. You're in a 12-hour state of a fasted period. So now, what is the theory behind fasted cardio? Now, if you're familiar with it, I'm sure you've heard that fasted cardio. The reason why you should do it is because it has the ability to burn more fat than fasted cardio. Now, why would that be? Why would fasted cardio have the ability to have some magical powers that your standard cardio wouldn't have? And it simply refers to, in theory, that because you have low insulin and low glucose levels at that point, that you're more likely to tap into fat cells than if you have readily available fuel in the body, like doing cardio after having breakfast, whatever your breakfast may be. So as we get into the research on this, we are going to be looking at studies from several different not companies, but journals. The most popular, best known, widely published studies on the topic of fasted cardio, and they are going to come from the British Journal of Nutrition, the Journal of Sports Nutrition, and the Journal of Exercise, Sports, and Science. So, now, for a check mark or a positive reason to do fasted cardio, the research actually does show that you burn up to 20% more fat doing fasted cardio. And I know what you're thinking at this point. All right, why wouldn't you do fasted cardio? If fasted cardio allows me to burn more fat, which the research shows that it does, what possible reason would I have for not doing it? And it's there's more than, it's like Transformers. There's more than meets the eye going on here. So yes, you will burn more fat when you do fasted cardio. The issue is that when you do fasted cardio, and we look at a wider duration of time, the 24-hour period or whatever day you do that fasted cardio, the research also shows that there is absolutely no increase in overall fat burned for a 24-hour period. So what we're seeing is a spike in fat burning when we're actually going through the process of fasted cardio, but afterwards we see a decline in overall fat burning. So think of it as like a graded scale. So we're going up and then we're coming down. So yeah, it's a bit of a trade-off, and not really, because at the end of the day it showed no more fat burning capabilities than doing regular cardio or fed cardio. So, when we look at the counterparts of those who actually ate before doing cardio, it showed that those who consume food before doing cardio actually have a greater VO2 max. Now, if you're unfamiliar with what VO2 max refers to or what it means, it's the overall or the maximum oxygen consumption that we can handle during an exercise. So, let's say you go out for your morning run, your morning cardio, right? And you haven't consumed anything, and you start sucking wind immediately. How long do you think you're going to be able to perform that activity? Well, that's exactly the point that they found, is that when doing fasted cardio, all the participants, their VO2 max is less. For those who eat before doing cardio, their VO2 max is much higher. So much higher that they actually found that those who eat before doing cardio, that on average they're able to perform up to an hour longer, burning an additional 400 to 600 calories per session than their counterparts that do fasted cardio. So again, we see that fasted cardio may not be everything that it's cracked up to be. So another thing to consider when looking at fasted cardio versus fed cardio, the research also shows that yes, you will lose weight, you will burn 20% more fat when you're doing your fasted cardio. However, you will also have increased muscle breakdown. They found that for those who do fasted cardio, they are much more likely to have muscle breakdown. So, I mean, muscle's pretty hard to put on as it is. So for someone who's trying to retain as much muscle mass as possible, especially for someone who competes like myself, fasted cardio can actually be doing you a disservice. Yes, you'll likely lose weight doing fasted cardio, but what is it? Are you actually burning more fat, or are you actually burning more muscle? For someone who's competing, fasted cardio may very well be doing you a disservice. Some good news though, for anyone that may have diabetes or have some sort of insulin resistance disease or slower thyroid, or just in general have difficulty with losing weight when they have carbs in their system, maybe someone who suffers from celiac disease, fasted cardio actually shows a dramatic increase in glucose resistance, meaning that, it was so great that it was almost 30% increase. Well, to be specific, they saw a 28% increase in glucose tolerance when doing fasted cardio, as opposed to their counterparts that ate before doing cardio that only see a 3% increase. It's a big difference, almost 30% to 3%. So for those of you who may be struggling with losing weight when they have carbs in their system, or have some sort of related disease, you should absolutely be giving fasted cardio a try. So at the end of the day, when we look at all this research, there's a very important thing to consider, which is body composition. Now, what the research shows or indicates that those who do fasted cardio showed absolutely no change to body composition. Now, what does this mean? If you are not in a caloric deficit, doing fasted cardio will not allow you to burn fat. At the end of the day, it all comes into input. At the end of the day, it all comes down to input versus output. If you are consuming more than you're using for energy, regardless of what type of cardio you're doing, you're not going to lose weight. Fasted cardio is not some type of magical cardio that bypasses the laws of thermodynamics and energy and physics. It's not nearly as beneficial as many people would lead you to believe, solely because when it comes to fitness in the gym and competitions, so many people practice bro science and they don't know the real science. So guys, let me know what you think. Do you like fasted cardio? Should you be doing fasted cardio? What are your experiences with it? At the end of the day, it's really going to be preference. If you like doing fasted cardio, go ahead and do it. Don't listen to me. It's preference. But if you want to change it up and see if there's any results, let me know about that too, guys. So, guys, thank you so much for sticking around. Thank you so much for being here. Please remember to like, favorite, share, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. And if you feel like supporting myself, if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and check out jbirdapparel.com to get yourself some of the best fitness apparel in the game, Paramount Performance. I am wearing one of our brand new hoodie stringers. Go on over to jbirdapparel.com, pick yourself up one, and get big. All right, guys, I'll see you on the next one.